We will now work through the process of creating a sloping design on the machine. To do this, we press the menu button, go to select design, just like we're going to load up a design on the card. You can now see all of the designs that are accessed from the card. But to create a new slope, we have several buttons off to the right, new level and new slope. In this case, we would press new slope. We would want to make sure that it is in method 2 points. This will allow us to set our blade on point 1 and point 2 and create an alignment between the 2 points. Once I have my blade tip at the position I want, I need to ensure that I have my left or right blade tip highlighted. In this case, I have my left blade tip where I want to start. I have to make sure it says blade left. I press the here button. It now grabs that northeast and elevation. I can now track my dozer to point number 2. I have moved my dozer to point number 2. I press the point 2 button. Once again, pressing here, it now grabs the northeast and elevation of this position. If I need to edit those numbers, I can just use the next button to get to the field that I need to adjust. And now I must define my cross slope. We can build several different designs here. We can do a sloping plane. We can do a flat plane in our cross slope. We can do a V-ditch or a crown. In this case, we will build a small V-ditch with 4 to 1 side slopes. So I will dial in my 25% and making sure that outside the left of the machine that it is going up from the center. This icon here indicates that. Use the next button, put in my 25% and making sure from the center that it is going up. That should be good. I can now press the OK button. It will automatically give it a name of slope 1, 2, 3. It auto increments up, but you can change that name as needed. To save it, press the OK button. We can now see that it shows up in our list as that design is now loaded on the card. To load it up, press OK. We can see that slope 01 is loaded. From our plan view, we can see that we have our line scribed. That goes out in both directions as far as Radio Link will allow. Also, if we step over to our cross-section screen, we can see that we have our V-ditch. 4 to 1 side slopes that go out about as far as we could imagine. That is how you create a sloping design on the display.